envisioning how that video would look, and I figured instead we would just take some time to just hang out and talk together and reflect on what this year has been, and maybe figure out some of the life lessons we've had, because for many of us, we've never had a year like this before in our lives. So I wanted to keep it light and do some reflection and talk personally about what I'm taking with me into this new year. I will say this is the first year. We always joke and say, like, oh my gosh, this year went by so fast, but it really does feel like it was only yesterday that we found out about COVID, and that the world that we once knew literally changed around us. So I've got my little glass of Pinot, and my best friend is in bed reading this book called, what is the book called again? The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. Thank you. And we're just gonna hang out and really, take the next 48 hours to wind down and enjoy what this year has been. So I don't love this wine, I'll be honest. It's okay, but my grandma has better wine. So I want to first start off by saying that if you feel like a failure in any way for this year, or if you feel like you've let yourself and those around you down, I just want to let you know that you're not alone in feeling that. And so many of us were shocked and disappointed and went through so many hardships this year. And if you didn't accomplish the goals that you originally set out to do, be easy on yourself. This has been one of the most aggressive, confrontational years in many ways, and you're not alone in that feeling, and you're not a failure. The world let us down in many ways that we couldn't control, and we have to just accept that fate and continue to move forward and learn from it. For myself, I was really hard on myself at the beginning because I felt like I had wasted time. I hadn't been financially frugal or responsible enough. I wasn't working hard enough. I felt like I was failing my businesses, and all of these things, while they were true, it all kind of happened at once. It felt very concentrated because of the current events. And it took me a long time to really be able to sit and process that. Even though I did make these mistakes, and I should have been more financially frugal, and I should have been working harder, concentrating on other things more, I'm taking it all as a blessing, because at the end of the day, I learned very huge lessons. I now know how to be financially responsible. In ways, COVID, ruined so much for me. One of my businesses went out. I made significantly less money, but I started to, I think for the first time, found genuine